So, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a short game, which is 70 minutes, or a full game, which is 9?
Wait, a short game is 70 minutes and the full game is 9?
It's a dating simulator!
Let's do the... What do you say, Alex?
Yeah. The dating sounds already tiring, even virtually.
For real?
Goddamn.
Let's do the full game.
I will say doing a short game means there's a lot more pressure on you to make the right decisions to get with whoever you're with. Just to let you know.
So it's like real life.
Yeah. We'll do short game. There is words, but I don't know. Oh, well, hell, I'll read it anyway. Spooky high school.
In your voice. In your voice.
Of our lives. I am, all right? I'm gonna do Butler voice. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And you get to choose your character. So I'll be player 1, and I'm gonna be... Well, who do you guys want to be, so I don't take the characters you want to be?
Well, pick one.
I want to be Inkman. Or whatever this thing is. And my name is gonna be... Jerome. Nope, hold on. Yeah. Or no, we're gonna be the Hive. There we go.
The Hive.
Here are we. Because I don't know what this little thing is, but there's gotta be more of me.
Is that a tail?
No!
I think it's like Venom.
Yeah, I might be Venom, so I'm gonna go with they.
Okay.
We are they, okay?
Alright.
Sure thing.
Who wants to be player 2?
Alex, you can
I can be player 2.
Okay, Alex, who do you want to be?
Give me the Frankenstein girl, because I got, like, white hair growing out everywhere now. So.
Alright, what's your name? What name do you want to be?
I don't, like, I always hate these. I always hate trying to pick a name. I honestly do.
I mean, I could just write Alex.
Ooh, you could be blue cheese.
Special.
Because you got cheddar and then the
That
hair
just
is blue.
sounds gross, though. Blue cheese. Like the most unattractive name ever.
Or Gouda.
She's trying to get a prom date, Jonathan, alright? She's gotta have a cool name.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're really gonna want to go out with somebody named Gouda.
Gouda's actually a nice name.
It is not.
For a dog, not a person.
Just call me Alex.
It's Alex then. It's Alex.
Because I do not want to be Gouda.
And she for pronoun.
Yes, she is fine.
Okay. And Jonathan, you have between fire chick and zombie dude.
Give me fire chick. What the heck?
I mean, yeah,
all right, what's your name, Jonathan?
Burn everything down.
Oh, her actual name's Amira.
Technically, yes.
Since Alex doesn't want to take it, I'll be blue cheese. Blue cheese.
Okay.
Who wants to be named Blue Cheese? Also, you're red.
That's the mystery.
That's the. All right, do you want to go by she, he, or they, Jonathan?
I'll go
Or
with.
you being mysterious first.
What was? I'll go with they, like Jerome. I'll do one of Jerome's numbers.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Also, welcome to the first ones to die playing Monster Prom.
I was about to say.
I realized we just dived in and we didn't even introduce
no
anything
context
that we were doing.
I mean, do we really need context?
Really?
Playing as monsters and Jonathan is suspicious cheese.
I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom date, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, who has pipes on him, good God. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Jonathan, I'm just saying.
No, you need to go for somebody opposite of you. Too much fire, you'll burn everything.
Just
You
saying,
go
he
for
likes,
the
likes
mermaids.
fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Also, I just realized Scott is 21 years old, but still in high school.
Wasn't the other guy? The other guy. The
other guy was also 21 years old, or 20-something.
Wait, hold on.
She's 19.
She's too old to be in high school, too. But she looks like the girl from that one cartoon. Anyway.
That's helpful.
Next one. Liam de Leoncourt, who's 4XX, so we could assume 400 years old. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Pollygeist, 22. Maybe. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And last but not least, Vera Oberlin, who's 23, also too old to be here. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
Alright.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Okay.
Now, I will say, the one thing I do know about this game, Monster Prom's pop quiz, I forgot about this. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. The Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
I already feel insulted.
So, firstly, democracy is just broken. What would be the best way for choosing the leaders of modern society? I would say the answers are whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges.
Pretty sure that was already 2016.
What?
That was 2016. I don't know how that turned out.
Totally. And you put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president. Gonna be honest, I like that one. I'm going with that one. Alex, what do you vote? What do you pick?
I like the bear one too, actually. I mean, survival of the fittest. Blue cheese.
Okay, you already know blue cheeses as the reality show aficionado on the podcast.
That's fair.
The reality competition specifically aficionado.
As soon as I read it, I was like, that's Jonathan's answer right there. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on two cool guys walking away from rad explosions. They don't look at the explosions. They don't give a about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosion.
Very detailed.
First of all, that's not a movie. That's just a series of scenes.
I don't know. I think that just explained Die Hard.
Boom.
There's no explosions in Die Hard. That's not true. There are a couple explosions.
Multiple. Anyway, go on.
Second answer, something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. Wow, that just dated this game.
Yeah, no kidding. God.
The most influential Russian novelist of the whatever century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night. Now they can't find the manuscript to the brothers Karamazov and Dostoevsky. I know how to pronounce that name, but I can't right now for some reason. Dostoevsky? Is that it?
Yeah.
Has to deliver it today. I like that one. That one sounds like an actual movie.
Please take note that this movie is straight to DVD.
This is true.
The illustration tells us that this movie is straight to DVD.
Alex, which one are you picking?
Let's go with the explosions. Let's see. I feel like that would be just Academy Gold.
I would also go with the explosions.
right?
Explosions.
I'm looking to win some awards.
Right.
What criteria would you use to name your children? Would it be A, my name is plus 11, or plus 2, which I thought that was 11.
Nice.
My name
You mean the
plus
second?
2, which is the second. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. Meh, no name. It's just too much work. Just a swear word. I'll research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. A non-heteronative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own
Normative.
terms.
Heteronormative.
Whatever.
Should you be reading? Should we have Jonathan be reading? Are you good?
Listen, y'all said I should read, so that's what's gonna happen now. That's how that's going down. But I knowing myself, I would do this as I would research a name, but not to be pun-proof or joke-proof, to be race-proof. Like, it ain't gonna be like Laquetta or something, where as soon as they read it, they're like, yeah, she black, she's not.
But back in the 70s and 80s and 60s, when families were naming their children Karen, did you think that in 2021 that name will have such a stigma against it?
You know, nobody in 2020 or 2021 was named Karen. They found that out.
It's been like blacklisted at this point, basically. No one wants to name their kid Karen because they don't want them to get picked on.
So what do you?
Yeah, what's your name?
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay, Alex. I think I know which one you're gonna choose.
It's either this one or this one, I feel like.
Oh, I feel like it's either that one or just a swear word.
My mother would kill me if it was a swear word. But you're both, like, not wrong. I'm like, the kid can just be called the kid. Right. So that's fair. Yeah, both of you know me pretty well.
So no name is just too much work.
He'll go by nicknames. Spanish people use a lot of nicknames for their children. I don't think you actually call their kid by their real name until maybe they're like 20.
Dang.
Jonathan, what you go?
I'm gonna go with the same one as you, Jerome. I'd have to, put in my research to make sure.
I would definitely name it.
So this is how this will work, right? Also, I forgot to mention, so you know how it showed the list of kids in the beginning?
You mean those were adults.
The adults.
The list of adults.
Those are the common love interests, but they're not the only people you can date. Technically, there's secret characters that you can also try to get to go to prom with you as well. So be on the lookout for those. If you see someone you're like, oh no, I want that person. Whatever. Let's see. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick an area, and then students will be there, and you will interact with them, and then you'll get your chance to run game, I guess, to get a prom date.
Trying to find that one.
I'm gonna start, or we're gonna start, because I'm in character, so it's a we. We're gonna start.
That's fair. Yeah.
We're gonna start. You know what? We're gonna hit up the bathroom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Yeah! I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Is that really watching the world burn, or you just can?
Hold on. The sentence wasn't finished. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
Still.
You gain +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Also, I will admit, these stats are reflective of me. Like 6 smarts, I don't know about the boldness one, but 9 boldness, 5 creativity, 3 charm, fun 7, money 5. Like, I feel like that's fair.
You wouldn't give yourself more for creativity?
I would probably give myself more for creativity, but I don't make the rules of the game.
Hey, I'm 9 at boldness too.
I'm 4 for creativity.
Now that tracks more.
Alex, you're 2 for fun.
What the fuck? Alright,
Jonathan's 7 for fun. He's super fun. And pretty bold too. He's at 7.
You're super fun, Jerome.
I am super fun.
You guys are the same level of smarts too. I'm a little smarter. But we all need
who shows up? In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Oh boy!
What was that?
I got.
That was
so all
creepy.
of all of them actually have voices. In fact, voice actors do their like little intro voice things or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they're talking, they'll have like little things. I'll be like, "Hey" or whatever. But I'll try to do, I guess, character voices for each of these people. So, listen, this has been like a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, snakes. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
That's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
interesting
fine.
Voice.
Whatever. I guess I could use some like new thongs or whatever, but like I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have an By the way, this is a sneak peek as to what it is to be in my head when I'm writing scripts. This is what it sounds like.
Maybe that's why you got a 5 for creativity.
I am...
No, just fucking.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Let's see. Well, first of all, who do I want to take to prom? Because that's what will define my answer, to be quite honest. And Vera looks mean.
I say you choose the second one.
I want the ghost girl. She seems cool.
She seems your type.
She's probably the second
Yeah.
one.
Let's see. Do I have a great prank for you? I call it stealing. I don't know if she'd be into stealing. I think she'd be more into this like Pilates thing. Let's do that. Yes! Awesome! I knew that would work. Oh my god, that's so good! We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunches and encourage people to post selfies of their
this is
workout
why
success.
they couldn't be like actually 16 or something, you know.
Then right?
They had to be. Anyway, go on.
Let's see. 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercise tracker for $1. $49.99 for every hour thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly. And hey, if a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in the process, I'm not gonna complain, if you know what I mean. Winky face. You have no idea what you've just unleashed on the world, but these two seem happy with you. You gain +1 creativity and +2 smarts.
Wow. All right,
Sick.
Alex.
This was
Alex.
an interesting event that just occurred. Let's take a moment.
So your options are you can go to the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, or the gym. I already did bathrooms, so you can't choose that one.
Let's go outdoors. I hate school. I don't want to go back in.
Alex tearing up the dance floor. Look at
Hey,
it.
there we go.
Hey, look at you.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Wow.
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people.
There we go.
Somehow, someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
You
Yeah, I
gain
know.
+2 fun. So you got to do fun. Look at you.
You
Yeah.
just
Hey, Alex, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. Can't keep this up.
Yeah. No,
You know, I
no,
wasn't-
you gonna.
I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually.
oh,
Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. All right, here you want to read your options? Or you want me to read your options?
Go read the options, Jerome. I mean, I go for it.
So you can either say I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and a place, and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson.
Wow, bold, Alex.
Or you could say throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is.
Let's do the smoke bomb, because I don't want her.
Okay.
I don't want that.
You throw the smoke bomb to say you save for these situations. You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh. Wow, Alex, I don't know if it's just me or all this smoke I'm inhaling, but you suddenly seem more attractive. You look just like someone who knows how to enjoy a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Perfect.
Wasn't
Your plan
this
is
the girl
working
you
as
wanted,
intended.
Jerome?
Alex, you about to steal her from
I
Jerome?
thought I was gonna get a demon. That's some creepy ass ghost. Go on.
Perfect. Your plan is working just as intended until Polly pats her replica on the shoulder, making it fall to the ground where it tragically breaks. Ha! Suddenly you're turning into a load of macaroni. Classic Alex. Not gonna say anything in reply? Whatevs. What if we go full reverse Romanian Wilkinson on prom night? You bring the supplies and I'll bring all my sexpertise. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. She totally phased out after talking to what is clearly a bunch of macaroni. Let's not judge that. The important thing here is that you might have gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the f*** is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? And what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun.
Good job,
So
Alex.
Alex has
At least it became
encroached-
more fun.
Right.
You've encroached on my prom date. Thank you, Alex.
I didn't want her. I threw a smoke bomb to avoid her. Do better, Jerome.
Do better.
What if I
okay.
get her
'Cause I don't-
too? Is she just gonna go to all of us?
Well, where are you going, Jonathan?
I was super excited to get a demon.
Let me go to the library.
You're going to the library.
What?
I honestly thought you would head out towards the auditorium.
Wait, what? What is with this picture? That day
We
you
can
spent some
shush.
time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins.
No,
Oh,
that
I
wasn't-
see. Okay.
Sorry, go
I
ahead,
wasn't
Jerome.
prepared for that either.
This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed it, nobody actually has any f***ing idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money.
Wow.
You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting, poison flying everywhere. I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire, and it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes.
Damn.
What do you want to do, Jonathan? Do you want to decapitate them to set an example? You could totally rock some, and say you could totally rock some bangs? Or no, I'm sorry, this is what you're telling her.
Right.
You wouldn't actually just decapitate.
Just don't kill her snakes out of nowhere.
Or you would say, snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire.
Do I want her to be my date? She looks a little freaky.
Yeah.
No, the other girl was
We haven't
really
met
freaky.
all the other, and we haven't met any of the other students.
Yeah.
We only met these 2.
Just chop her hair off. Go for it.
Yeah, let me see. That's what I was looking at. Let me tell her to decapitate the snakes, because I don't vibe with the snakes anyways.
You got it. Vera raises a pair of scissors. She takes Bob by the head. You hear Bob hiss for mercy. He makes all sorts of promises you didn't know snakes could make. Vera ruthlessly severs Bob's head as he begs for his offspring's safety. The other snakes quickly fall back and align themselves in a flawless wave. A lonely, decapitated strand of snakes still twitches in agony, squirting blood and poison. Vera ties a tasteful bow around it to staunch the flow. That was a good call, thanks. They'll be silky and smooth from now on. Or else. Isn't her hair like a part of her? Didn't that hurt? Ah, whatever. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Okay.
I think that was good, right?
I think so.
I think so. So, and in between each round is like a challenge to like, I don't know what it's for, but whatever. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Player orders decided based on how plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind control. Start debating now.
Wait, what are we doing?
Okay, so what food do you think would be the perfect vehicle for the government to take over the world? My pitch, fried chicken. Easy.
Pizza. Everybody eats pizza.
I'm gonna say hot
What about
dogs.
you?
I'm gonna say hot dogs because they're an American staple, and like people always talk about, oh, it's that pink sludge or whatever that they put in hot dogs, even though they claim to like not put those in there anymore. I ate a hot dog today, so whatever. But we still eat them. Like, even though we know that there's weird stuff in it, we still eat them. So we're already under mind control.
Well, here's
That's
the
actually
thing,
pretty
though.
reasonable, though.
Here's my counter to that, though. I agree with Alex with the pizza thing being a better one, because vegan people wouldn't eat pizza, nor would vegetarians. But there are vegetarian pizzas and vegan pizzas, so they could still get mind control of everybody, as opposed to like the few people who actually eat hot dogs.
But there are vegan hot dogs.
True, but that's not as popular as vegan pizza. Also, I'm arguing for you, Alex. What are you doing?
I don't know. The point he made with the fact that there's sludge in there, and like we don't fully know or acknowledge or willing to acknowledge what's in a hot dog. So I mean, like.
All right. Well, since you're not gonna argue for yourself, we're just gonna make Jonathan first.
I appreciate you, Alex.
I'm sorry, man. I felt it. I was like, oh yeah, no, there's gross stuff in pizza, and there's gross stuff in like hot dogs, and I know this, but I still eat them.
Right. I could just see a movie now about like the government's putting this stuff in hot dogs that's controlling our minds.
I still say
Yeah,
fried chicken would be better than pizza, though. It's an easier way to mind control everybody than pizza.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I think fried chicken would be a better way to mind control the world than pizza.
Look, Alex rode for me, so I'm gonna ride for Alex. I'm voting for Alex.
Thank you.
Say what you want. This is how I feel.
We still have
That was just round one. That took a while.